I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. What's up, you guys? It's the BA. So today we're going to be talking about nursing, and more specifically, how you can become a nurse here in South Africa. Firstly, what is nursing? Nursing is a profession within the healthcare sector focused on the care of individuals, families, and communities so they may attain, maintain, or recover optimal health and quality of life. Nurses practice in many specialties with differing levels of prescription authority. There are three main types of nurses in South Africa: registered nurses, enrolled nurses, and enrolled nursing auxiliaries. So on top of regular nursing responsibilities, registered nurses are also responsible for the supervision of enrolled nurses and enrolled nursing auxiliaries. Enrolled nurses are a level below registered nurses and they perform limited nursing care. Enrolled nursing auxiliaries are at the lowest level and they perform very basic procedures and they care for patients on a general level. Now, when I make these kinds of videos, I usually focus on the main qualification. But when it comes to nursing, I think it's relevant to recognize the other undergrad qualifications to properly highlight the above mentioned types of nurses. There are three main undergrad nursing qualifications: a higher certificate, a diploma, and a bachelor's degree. In this video, I'll go over all three. In South Africa, nursing is regulated by the South African Nursing Council, the SANC. The SANC regulates the nursing profession by establishing and maintaining standards for nursing education and training, as well as for practice. It also advocates on behalf of the public in matters concerning nursing. Therefore, one cannot practice nursing in South Africa if one is not registered with the SANC. The first step to making sure that you're in line with the SANC is to make sure that the institution that you're applying to has been accredited by the SANC. And once you finish your qualification, make sure to register with the SANC for the level of nursing that you qualify for. After you apply for any nursing program, the SANC issues a registration certificate as proof that they know that you're a nursing student. A copy of this certificate is sent to the institution that you're a student at. Now, I would recommend that you request the certificate from your school, especially if you're in doubt about whether your institution is accredited by the SANC. Now, the list of accredited public and private institutions is on the SANC website. I'll put the link on screen and in the description below, and you can have a look for yourself. Now, the first level program to nursing is a higher certificate in nursing. To get admitted into this program, you must have completed matric, and the entry requirements are as follows. For both languages, home language and first additional, you need 50 to 59%. For life orientation, you need 50 to 59%. And for 4 other subjects, once again, you need 50 to 59%. It's a 1-year program, and when completed, you register with the SANC as a nursing auxiliary. As stated earlier on, auxiliary nurses carry out basic nursing procedures and take care of patients on a less specialized level under the supervision of registered nurses. They do the following. They take care of the ill and weak, they assist nurses and doctors, they make sure patients are comfortable, they feed patients, they make beds, take temperatures, pulses, blood pressures, and weigh patients, they put patients at ease, and they help with putting on bandages and things of that nature. They can work in hospitals, clinics, healthcare centers, and old age homes, and can also work as basic home care nurses. The second level program to nursing is a diploma in nursing. To get admitted into this program, you must have completed matric. The relevant subjects and mark requirements might vary depending on the institution that you're applying to, but they all generally fall around the following range. For both languages, home language and first additional, 50 to 59%. For life orientation, 50 to 59%. And for 4 other subjects, once again, 50 to 59%. As you can see, the entry requirements for the higher certificate and the diploma are the same. The only difference is that the higher certificate is a 1-year program and the diploma is a 3-year program. The program is made up of both practical and theoretical work, and once it's completed, you register with the SANC to work as a registered nurse or an enrolled nurse. If you're enjoying the video so far, remember to give it a like. If you want to see more content from this channel, feel free to subscribe. The third level program to nursing is some variation of a bachelor's degree in nursing science. Now, to qualify for a bachelor's degree in nursing, you must have completed matric, and even though the specific entry requirements are likely to vary from institution to institution, they generally fall in the following range. For both languages, home language and first additional, 50 to 59%. Life sciences, 50 to 59%. Maths literacy, 50 to 59%, life orientation, 50 to 59%. Although it's not compulsory at all institutions, I would still recommend that you do pure maths, physical sciences, and life sciences, as they are specifically required by some institutions, and so having done them will improve your chances of getting accepted. Now, the bachelor's degree in nursing is generally 4 years. The degree consists of both a compulsory practical clinical training component and a theoretical component. Once you have completed the degree, you are able to register as a registered nurse and midwife with the SANC. Now, from a personal perspective, I think that the entry requirements for all these nursing qualifications are pretty good. I'm a STEM student. I know that the programs that I was interested in when I was applying for varsity had higher requirements and were a lot more competitive. So nursing seems to be easy to get into. Also, I couldn't find a solid source of information that covers what happens if you already have a lower qualification in nursing and you want to pursue a higher level. For example, having a higher certificate and wanting to go for a diploma, or having a diploma and wanting to go for a degree. What I did find is that for all the qualifications, there's a recognition of prior learning. And so, if you're in such a situation, just ask the people at the application office, and I'm sure the institution will shave off a year or 2 depending on your circumstance. I have already made a video on how much registered nurses make here in South Africa. I will link that video at the end of this one and in the description below. In that video, I said that registered nurses are those who have degrees. That was a slight error. Registered nurses can either have a degree or a diploma. Anyway, that's it you guys. Thanks for watching. Do check out my other videos. And as always, mischief managed.